Good evening and welcome back to Lexington, Kentucky as we wrap up a memorable 2019 Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Tournament. A game for the ages, one of the most historically epic games in the history of this conference in women's basketball. A back and forth game, which was a one possession game for about the last 15 minutes, but Transylvania comes up with one final basket to defeat Rose-Hulman 63-61. On the days we have the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers savoring an amazing run not only this season but over the past 3 seasons coming into the tournament as the defending champions. With us we have a full house led by head coach Jon Prevo and a slew of upperclassmen, all seniors I believe. Kayla Gherkin, Abby Broman-Shakel, Allie Broman-Shakel, both of those two were named to the HCAC All-Tournament team. Guard Taylor Graham, forward Debbie Gideon, as well as Kayla Gherkin rounding out the pack. We'll begin the press conference with an opening statement from Coach Prevo.
I don't think you could have said it any better. It was a back and forth battle. 2 teams just competing their hearts out there. I can't be any more prouder of my team than the effort that they gave tonight and for the whole year. And what these 6 young ladies with Jenna, Debbie, Taylor, Allie, Abby, and Kayla, the time they put in over the last 4 years, the accomplishments, and it just came down to, as you said, one possession here or there. But, score was tied 21 times, 14 times lead changes. We did what we had to do, imposing our will on the boards and in the paint, and we just came up a little bit short, but to a very good Transylvania team.
We'll toss the first question to Abby, who was just a standout performer all weekend long, cresting with tonight's game. It seemed like Transylvania tried to give you a lot of pressure, whether it was in a half-court dynamic or full-court pressure, but you didn't seem to have a whole lot of trouble with it all night long. What was working with you on the handle tonight, and eventually with a lot of possessions that ended up with you either open jumpers or drives to the cup?
Yeah, I think we just did the same thing we kind of did against Hanover. We had a lot of people spreading the floor and a lot of people getting me open shots by setting screens and doing things like that. So I think it mostly just comes down to my teammates getting me those open lanes and open shots.
Despite the final result, it seemed like, we'll give this one to Allie, it seemed like you guys made Transylvania struggle so much, take them out of their offensive element here and there. They finished the night below their three-point shooting averages, just 33% from behind the arc. What worked so well for so much of the night with your guys' defensive scheme?
We just really wanted to put a lot of pressure on the ball and then being in the lanes. So we always want to have at least one person on the ball and then a couple people on each of the sides to make it look somewhat like a zone, but we're still in a man most of the time, just to really lock down. And we really tried to take away their threes because that is such a big part of their offense.
Taylor Graham was another unheralded, unsung hero throughout the course of the weekend. Some big shots throughout this game. How did you know it was going to be your time tonight to step up?
I don't think it was anyone's one time. We literally went into this game thinking it was going to go possession at a time, and we knew each possession we were going to have to stick to our fundamentals. Whether we are out of breath running down on the next one, we knew we had to give it all each drive, each defensive possession, and just fight to the very end, which I think we did very proud.
This game kind of felt like watching a 12-round boxing match, and not the first time or even the second time that boxers have clashed in an epic marquee battle. But when you look back at this game, was it more mentally tough or physically tough? Obviously, it's been a long weekend and a long season.
I don't want to take that.
Yeah, so we prepare mentally through practices, so we're pretty much used to kind of the mental strain that it takes. We try to replicate our practices to kind of simulate a game. So we were pretty prepared for it mentally, at least from my standpoint. I think physically we've got some good downs, but I'd say, yeah, physically.
Coach, it's been an incredible run for this program the last 3 years and beyond, and we're the victim of timing where we are called upon to reflect so soon after a big contest. But this 2019 team, when we reflect on it, it's probably too soon to do so, but what is the identity and the story and the theme of this team in your mind?
The identity is these 6 young ladies right here. The time they've put in over the last 4 years, the commitment of getting their teammates to buy in to what our program is about, their work ethic, just their mentality. These 6 young ladies are just unbelievable people. Besides basketball players, they are unbelievable people. I could not be blessed more to have an opportunity to have them around in our program over the last 4 years. They will be very well missed, but nothing to be ashamed of. They hang their caps on everything that we've done over the last 4 years, the accomplishments, the records they have set with the basketball traditions that we've set forward here. And now we've set the bar high. And so moving forward to replicate what these young ladies have done over the last 4 years gives us something to extremely strive for. But these young ladies is what we hang our cap on, and their commitment and their hard work and how they perform, just not on the basketball court, but with their lives as a whole.
Well, Coach, I think that's the perfect statement to sign off on the season on. Coach Jon Prevo and an unforgettable slew of seniors representing the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. Once again, final score Transylvania 63-61 in an indelible HCAC championship game here in 2019. Congratulations not only on a great season, but a memorable 4 years for the Engineers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.